Hi everybody, welcome back to Spyro 3. We are in Midnight Mountain. And the first order of business here is we're going to look around and get all the gems and eggs we can see. And then we will go free Agent 9. Saki? Getting closer to our 100 eggs. Yeah, the final boss, you need 100 eggs to access. I think it's a bit much, but we will work with it. Okay, so let's head over to Agent 9's because that looks like a dead end over here. And then, of course, we'll have to pay to free him. But he's a lab experiment, actually. And he's pretty quick to shoot and then ask questions. So we will come back to him when it's about time to release him. Nice. Make sure Sparks isn't leaving anything behind. There's an egg thief right there. We will probably chase him in a little bit. But for right now, we're just going to collect all the loose gems and stuff. But for the majority, it looks like we have almost everything unlocked. There we go. So since we did Sparks, Starfish Reef, Sparks can take an additional hit now. So there is that. So Sparks is a little bit tougher, and we have one more chance. But they're hiding gems in very creative places now. As you can see, the egg thief doesn't have a very interesting pathing, but that's not a bad thing for us. Just know that you can run off a bridge. And then we're going to get as many gems as we can because we do need to free Mr. Agent 9. I think we can headbutt the ground right here and bust this out. This is the Sparks level. There's a lighthouse over here. Is there anything behind it? No? Okay, so let's bust the ground out over there. As you can see over there, we need 80 eggs just to even play that level. There we go, secret area. How about that? And there's an egg in here. It's Buddy. So we're up to 79 eggs. Which is not bad, actually. Considering we only need 20 more. And I know there's going to be multiple in the next levels. We got that egg that was right there last time. And I know there's plenty I just left behind, so... If we're really hurting for eggs, then we'll just go back and we'll get them. So the egg thief is this way. Alright, so sharp turns. And we want to save time by cutting corners. Don't run in a straight line. Try to cut corners and shave off time. Like, we're getting closer each time. Got him. Miken? Is that 100%? Is there more eggs? There's one more egg. I don't know where that egg could be. Where could that egg be? Huh. No idea. But yeah, we're just missing one egg somewhere. Well, if we find it, we will be sure to let you know. Gotta be here somewhere though, right? Maybe Moneybags has it and wants to sell it to us?
Well, well, Spyro. Look what I have here. It's a life-size Space Monkey action figure, complete with a fully operational laser. I'd love to let him out so you can play with him, but the sorceress seems to think he's a menace.
Yes, 1,300 is a lot.
Ah, you've always had a weakness for helping silly little creatures, haven't you, Spyro? Ah, well, I suppose there couldn't be any harm in letting him out. Could there?
Oh, you were about to find out. Let's move this real quick.
I'm free! Thanks, Spyro. Ooh, say, you ever see a bear dance? No? Well, it's your lucky day. Check this out. Quite the dancer, isn't he? Not much stamina, though. Too bad I had a lot more ammo left. Anyway, I heard all about how you've been fighting the sorceress and her armies and kicking all that butt, and I just wanted to say, huzzah! Yippee! Woohoo! Wish I could stay, but my homeworld's been overrun by Rhinox since I've been captured. If you happen to see the sorceress, tell her I'll be giving her dancing lessons real soon. Know what I mean? You bet. Later!
A lot of flashing lights on that. Okay, well, yeah, we're gonna go to Agent 9's lab and help him out. But as you can see, he is just wacky as can be from being experimented on so much. But by far the most expensive guy yet.
What was that? Did you see a Rhinoc? I thought I saw a Rhinoc. Ooh, take it from me, Spyro. Never spend a week in a cage. Next thing you know, your whole island will be knee-deep in Rhinocs. Well, gotta go. Mr. Laser Blaster and I have a whole lot of work to do.
Agent 9, my favorite pupil. Welcome back to my island laboratory. I'm afraid Rhinocs have taken over the entire island. Could you stop them before they destroy all my research?
So the professor has made a return. So just circle the blast. There was an actual Rhinoc in this. Hey Sparks. Sometimes Sparks does get in the way if you're trying to free aim. But you can see a floating balloon up there. You see my lasers ricochet too. Yep. Okay. Well, this is unfortunate. I can't snipe from here, but yeah, there is going to be a lot of flashing lights because of the gates and the turbines and all that stuff. And as you can see, we do not have the capacity to bust those. At least not yet. The little test tube is how we restore sparks. Professor, what have you been up to? I'm gonna try to talk to him sideways. That way we don't have to look at the light.
A vast number of Rhinocs are waiting to ambush us as soon as I lower this force field. I expect they'll keep coming until you shoot the red panic button next to the door where they emerge.
Shoot the red panic button. There it is. There we go. But yeah, Agent 9 is quite something. But they have laser blasters too, so there we go. Ah, I got hit finally. But yeah, they keep showing up. There we go. There's a panic button. All right. So as you see, the professor's just teleporting all willy-nilly. But it's good to see him return from Spyro 2. He was kind of a huge part of Spyro 2. Unfortunately, we can't swim or anything like that, but
These indicators show that a bunch of Rhinox are hiding behind the display screen. I'll switch on the view pedestal, and you shoot them as they attack. I recommend using your sniper mode.
a triangle for sniper mode. So there's that. Oh, there they are. See, in sniper mode, you kind of stuck though.
Try not to fall.
But yeah, sniper mode is okay, but I mean, you can. Sniper mode can be bad for you also. Because you can't move while you're in sniper mode, so. I mean, it's a cool concept, it really is. They're pretty passive right here, actually.
You cleared them out. Let's see what kind of shape the machine room is in. I have a feeling the Rhinox haven't been keeping it too clean.
We will find out, won't we, Professor? Is there stuff floating up here? There is not. Okay. So always be looking in the air when you have Agent 9.
Just as I thought, the machine room is overrun with birds. To target the birds in their nests, you'll want to use sniper mode.
Zoom in, huh? You can zoom in with R1 and zoom out with L1. Apologies for the flashing lights. These are some angry birds. And that's not even what we're playing, huh?
Nice work, Agent 9. I'm not sure if this is a bird egg or dragon egg. What do you think?
Eula?
Now I can switch the gravitonometric generator back on. I hope no birds got in here.
Alright, so there's 12 birds, and this time they're flying around. And they are after us. That jerk. That was weird. We just kind of went to sparks right there, didn't we? That could work.
The lab's clear, and it smells better in here already. Follow me outside, where I expect we'll find some Rhinox wearing armor. You'll need a more powerful weapon to defeat them.
Alright, so... the birds are a little bit more challenging, but not much. You saw, though, pretty vulnerable in sniper mode. So look up top, see if you got any balloons.
By my calculations, the bombs in this handy vending machine should be highly effective against armor. Give it a shot.
I mean, they could be, huh? So, you know what we need to do. We need to go back to the very beginning of this level here, and then, we also need to, find some health. Like right here, actually. There we go. I think that was way more difficult than that should have been. You wearing armor? You not wearing armor?
Thank you very much for saving my laboratory. Now I can resume thinking.
And we got Rowan. We got another egg. Okay, we're up to 82. So, of course, we're going to have to go back and get a few more gems. And there's a place over here that we can throw and destroy the panic button. We can lob these over that. But there's some Rhinox on boats here, and we're supposed to shoot them down. So we'll get that in a second. But there's 6 of them, so they're not really dangerous to us. I don't know what that Rhinoc is doing. Oh, come on, man. But we will find a way to get them for sure. We'll just gotta try to find their pathing is all. Find a spot where they just keep going. There's another egg, Tony. Okay, we have all the eggs. Now we just need to get the rest of the gems. So there was a thing at the very beginning of the level, but like I said, always be looking up. Because in this level, they really want you to use the sniping. And then you remember at the beginning of the level that there was an armored chest as well, so we're gonna go for that real quick. And that should be everything in the level, I think. But not too bad. It's just the professor's lab, and then Agent 9, I guess, is his experiment, so we can't really say the professor hasn't been busy since we last saw him. There's more jewel sparks. Where? Alright. Where are they at, Sparks? Behind us? Okay. But, either way, we'll try to find it as we make our way to the portal anyway, so. Up here? Says it's over there. By the display screen, so. We are definitely on our way. Where are you going, Sparks? Up? Look up. Oops, wrong button. As you can see, there's more right here. Where are they at, Sparks? That way? What do you mean that way? There's nothing that way, buddy. Oh, there is something that way. Okay. Alright, so 700 gems in this level. And 100% level complete. Nice. There was an Agent 9 minigame in Fireworks Factory as well.